Season 10, Disney Speedstorm. Nightmare Before Christmas themed. First impressions. This is the best season since Wreck-It Ralph. This is the best season since The Little Mermaid. First off, I'm going to go over the negative. The one negative that I have. Golden Pass still hasn't changed. So that the problems of the Golden Pass changing trickles down to some characters that aren't that aren't maybe meant to be locked behind a paywall are then ending up being locked behind paywalls, and mid-season characters are going to suffer for that if the mid-season character events are going to work like they have been working in the previous seasons, in the previous couple of seasons. That being said, I've talked about the Golden Pass enough to death. I've given Gameloft things that they can do to make the Golden Pass more fair and to give free-to-play players at least some feasible way of getting the Golden Pass character for free. And just to reiterate, that is instead of having the final unlock, the final repeatable unlock being the season box credits, having the final repeatable unlock being, in this case, Jack Skellington shards, even if it's just one shard per time. And with the change to the change to getting season pass XP now, which I like the change to season pass XP. I like the change to getting it because it means that you're still progressing through the Golden Pass or the Season Pass at a decent pace, but you're not going to be done with the Golden Pass weeks before it ends. But I do think the repeatable thing, because the season box coins, you get them from the season tour. You get them throughout the Golden Pass anyway. You get them as rewards from certain events. So changing that to just one Jack shard repeated, that mixed with getting the possibility of getting Jack shards through the boxes, not the boxes, the capsules, the Golden Pass capsules. I feel like that will make it more fair on free-to-play players. And if you're watching this, go into the Disney Speedstorm Discord at Gameloft everywhere and let them know that that is a feasible idea, and that would give a lot of goodwill to free-to-play players and to any player, basically, just seeing that, you know, Gameloft does still care about their free-to-play player base. That being said, there are a lot of positives for this season. The first off is the change to Golden Pass XP. You no longer get Golden Pass XP through the season tour. So these objectives no longer give you Season Pass XP, they give you season tokens, which can be used for boxes and all that stuff. You get your XP through these challenges. Now, yes, there are some challenges that need Jack for them. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. But yeah, I feel like that means that you're not like overwhelmed with Golden Pass level up, Golden Pass level up, Golden Pass level up. It keeps a flow to the game and to gameplay as well that I kind of enjoy. A lot of people, some people may be turned off by that. I think it's a positive more than a negative. The other season tour positive, probably the big one, is that throughout the Golden Pass, the season tour itself has been made much easier. You don't need like extreme. You don't need to like to grind extremely hard to get certain specific characters. Like the most you have is like there's Pirates of the Caribbean or Nightmare Before Christmas, or Inside Out Nightmare Before Christmas, Frozen Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, you're not gonna be like forced into progressing characters that you don't necessarily want to progress, or you're not gonna be like expected to progress like 300 characters to like level 30 plus. That is for this chapter at the end, which is wholly optional and just for either pay-to-play players or players that have been playing the game for a while. You can get all of the rewards for the season tour pretty much just with Dr. Finkelstein. If you exclusively play Dr. Finkelstein, grind him up in multiplayer, play the event that's with him as well. I know you need Olaf for that as well, but that's not as important. You can complete this. You can complete the season tour, and you can get all of the rewards for the base season tour pretty much just with one character. I really like this change. Making this optional, like just giving like a crazy challenge to veteran players or people that have been playing for a very long time, or people that just want to whale. I really like this change. I really like it. And just going into the season itself and going into the characters. This isn't a negative, but Nightmare Before Christmas for me, I just feel like it doesn't excite me in the same way that like Wreck-It Ralph excited me. Like the idea of playing as Ralph excited me. The idea of like a Toy Story season was exciting. A Monsters Inc. season, exciting. They led with that one, which is, yeah, cool. That's a popular movie, lead with it. But also, I feel like so many people are attached to Monsters Inc., care about that movie so much, that would have been a slam dunk season to do later as well. I know a lot of people really like The Nightmare Before Christmas. Is a massive cult following, really big in like the emo goth crowds. I feel like those people aren't necessarily playing this game, but also it's really big with the Kingdom Hearts community. Nightmare Before Christmas has appeared in nearly every Kingdom Hearts game aside from 3. And to be fair, Nightmare Before Christmas is my favourite Disney World in the first Kingdom Hearts game. So I've got a little bit of attachment to this game, to the source material. I don't really love the movie that much, and I can't say I was as excited to play as like Jack Skellington, Dr. Finkelstein. I mean, you there's no way you can get me excited about this wheelchair-bound duck. to be completely honest, Oogie Boogie is one of the coolest villains that appears for like 5 minutes in the movie. But I would say Oogie Boogie's the most exciting character, and he is the character that you unlock at the end of this. And it's not just 10 shards, not just the unlock. You could get him to about like 4 stars. At least 3 stars. By getting through this. You do need Jack Skellington, but I feel like this is fair. This is an optional thing you don't need to do. Yes, it's technically locking 2 characters behind a paywall, but I assume that next season Oogie Boogie is going to be the seasonal character, the Golden Pass character, and Jack Skellington's going to be the character in this. So really, you only need to buy 1 season pass this season. Hopefully that works throughout both seasons, because if you get a 3-star Golden Pass character the first part of the season, you don't need to then buy the second Golden Pass because you already have that character unlocked. Unless if the second Golden Pass character is Sally, which I doubt. Anyway, let's get into showing off the new characters. I feel like Jack Skellington's character model just feels a bit too small. Maybe it's just translating the movie into a game like this, with this game's art style. He looks a little bit weird. What I do like, though, is they've given this kind of stop motion aesthetic. They put this like stop motion filter over the Nightmare Before Christmas characters. Gives them a little bit of unique flair. A little bit of unique flavour. Something I wish they would have gone harder with like Kermit, and I hope with Miss Piggy coming later this season. I hope she has movement and animations more like a puppet. I would say the closest character that Jack works like is probably he's like Jesse on steroids, and Jesse's already a very good character. But what I mean by that is, yes, he's got these like gifts that he spawns either in front or behind him, depending on whether you charge the ability or not. And if anyone hits those gits, which is incredibly easy to, they will not be stunned, they will be blinded, slowed, and confused. It's like a new status effect called fear, essentially. New status effect of being scared. And what that does is it blinds you and slows you down. Oogie Boogie has it as well. Oogie Boogie also has a top speed higher than Hands, I feel like. Or it will be once you get him leveled up. Like at level 20, his top speed is already through the roof. I feel like Oogie Boogie's going to be the new like gold standard best character in the game. Dr. Finkelstein is a lot better than you would expect Dr. Finkelstein to be. He's essentially Randall. I would say he's like,
everybody, come on.
He's like Randall, Beast, and Ariel, where he really excels on a longer track because you need to build up his regular activation unique skill. And the more times you activate his regular activation, which gives you what the game calls ideas, which is essentially just a light bulb behind your car. And if you build up, if you use one idea, you get an explosion. 2, you get an explosion and a invulnerability for a short time. And with 3 ideas, you get invulnerability, an explosion, and a massive speed boost. The equivalent of like a fully charged boost bar for an extended period of time. So yeah, I feel like he's almost a better version of Ariel, because Ariel you have to find the pickups. So yeah, here we go. We've got 3 ideas. Hopefully we can get a 4th one before the end of the track. I don't think we will. Yeah, but I'll go into ranked afterwards, and we might be able to show it off in ranked. But yeah, Dr. Finkelstein is for being the common racer this season, essentially the free racer this season. He's good. He's really good.
Good choice.
Oogie Boogie has the typical brawler stats. I didn't expect him to be a brawler, I'll be completely honest. He's got the typical like heavy stats. High top speed, low everything else, apart from combat. But yeah, his unique skill is you want to collect these bugs, which are going to build up your boost meter. And then the charge activation is gonna shoot out bugs behind you that will stun enemies. And I feel like it's kind of meant to be a kind of counter to having a low boost stat. By having these bugs that build up your boost. it's essentially countering the fact that he won't really have boost that often. Obviously, being used to Kingdom Hearts, I'm not used to Oogie Boogie being fluorescent green. But I prefer it to just being like a cloth sack of bugs, essentially. But yeah, I think Oogie Boogie is on track to being best character in the game. The other thing that was added this season that I really like is ranked multiplayer. You get a multiplier. Essentially, if you continue getting a winning streak, you get a multiplier, which adds to your what's it called? Adds to your the amount of multiplayer points you get at the end of each level, at the end of each race. So the higher the multiplier, the more points you'll be getting, which essentially means you're going to be leveling up MPR a whole lot quicker than usual. Which is something I really like, because those higher levels and those higher MPR ranks, it gets insane how long it takes to rank up once you get past like rank 20 even. Yeah, we're gonna try and get his ideas ranked up. We're gonna try and get to 3 ideas. Yeah, here we go. We just need to get the his unique skill again. Okay, we're not gonna get it this time. We'll go again though. But yeah, you'll see now that I've got a 3-streak multiplier, I'm now getting more points than I normally would. Yeah, we'll give it another go. Hopefully we can get a chance to show off his charge skill. No, I do really like this season so far, and I feel like this is the best.
Here I go! Get this wagon train a moving!
Hello, fellow racers!
This is gonna be a great race.
Next stop, finish line.
This is the best season so far in terms of new stuff, changing the game, making the game more accessible for new players with the way that they've changed the season tour, giving harder challenges to veteran players as well. Like, I've seen some of the things that you need for the bonus chapter, and they are insane. But I love it because it's not something that's forced on every player. It's not needed for progression. Okay, we should be able to show it off this time. There we go. We actually got to show it up. So yeah, Dr. Finkelstein is, I think, going to be really good at later levels, especially on longer tracks. That's where you're really going to feel his use. So yeah, that is it. That's where I'm going to end today's video. If you did get to this part of the video, just type in egg salad in the comments below. Seriously, commenting does help the channel a lot. So just leaving a like. So yeah, leave a like on the video. That helps out massively as well. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. All that lovely good stuff, and check out my Instagram in the description. I don't post like ever, but maybe if more people follow me, I might start posting more often. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.